We're going to cook 3 different types of bugs right here. So we're going to start with the waxworms, and these guys are kind of the potato chip of insect culinary delights. And then we'll probably cook the grasshoppers. They'll cook up really quickly, they're young. And then we'll do the mealworms. We'll start with the little guys, which are our common mealworm, and go to the larger ones. And just so you know, mealworms are beetle larvae. So they're baby beetles, and the waxworms are moth larvae, so they're baby moths. But we're going to start with the wax moths. They expand as we cook them, and they won't take long, so I'm just going to add a little garlic here. And I like my potato chips crispy, but you could cook them for any length of time.
Could they be eaten raw?
Sure, you can eat just about anything raw. Caution would be just whether or not they were cooked, you do in any parasites or bacteria or anything. So I always like to cook my bugs a little bit. And now I'm going to do the grasshoppers. Our pan is nice and hot now. I'm the kind of cook who loves to have garlic in my stir fries. So you could add these creatures to a rice dish or a stir fry for a little protein and vitamins.
How do you know when they're done?
I'm just guessing. The stove is a little hot than I'm used to, but I think they'll be fine. If you're out camping, you can use a fry pan. And now we're gonna do these big mealworms. So the little guys first. They all tend to swell up when you cook them, just a little bit. And you can cook these any way you want. I mean, they cook up like anything else. So I do roast some of them sometimes. They can be thrown in your rice dish as you're cooking rice, so they could be boiled. Add the bigger guys. Get everybody in there. We'll try not to burn this garlic so much. I wanted the worms to be a little bit doner before I added the garlic. All righty.
Ready for eating?
Yeah. Ready for eating.
Don't go in front of the camera, please.
And it's high in protein?
High in protein. Depending on how they were fed, it will be high in minerals and vitamins and things like that.
Yeah.
And so if a native person in some other country is eating, say, caterpillars, the caterpillars are full of whatever they eat.
Yeah.
And those things have a lot of vitamins and minerals as well. So, yeah, they're very important to some diets. And I like them crispy myself, but you could cook them a little less.
But it has its own flavor, and if you're getting protein, it's better than a potato chip, which is an empty calorie, isn't it, essentially?
Yeah.
How easy is it to collect these various?
Well, these are reared commercially now, so you can buy them from a pet food store, and then I'd recommend you rear them for a day or two on fresh meal like bran or oat bran or wheat bran. Throw in some vegetables like carrot or a little bit of apple for them, and you get a balance. These guys are reared commercially too, but I don't know how they do it exactly.
Do you think this will ever catch on in the American culture?
It'll take a while, I think, but yes, I suspect it will catch on because we're going to need food and we're running out of water. We're running out of space to keep big farm animals. That's not to say we may not still have a few, but I think people will find it difficult to get and it'll become really expensive, whereas insects could be a source of protein and flour and minerals and vitamins and things that we need, and we could just use the big farm animals for special occasions once in a while kind of thing. So I think it will catch on over time because it's a good source of food.